Hey everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. My name is Sarah. I bet you are looking at this kitchen and thinking, whoa, you've really let yourself go. You're probably not, because it's not that bad, but it is totally out of character for me. So before you do judge me, let me fill you in. My poor son had a tooth infection. So for the past few days, it has been a blur of sleepless nights, anxieties, and lots of cuddles. I felt so helpless waiting for the antibiotics to start working their magic. You know that feeling when life throws you a curveball and you just want to cry and scream into a pillow? Yeah, that was me. And in situations like this, when everything is totally out of my control, I turn to the one thing that I can control: cleaning. Cleaning has always been my therapy. If I'm feeling anxious or nervous, I clean. If I'm sad, I clean. If I'm angry, I rage clean. You guys get it. I use cleaning to process and regulate my emotions because I cannot afford a therapist. Now, would you look at this? Not only did it not get turned on the night before, but clearly my kids need a refresher course in loading the dishwasher. So here I am playing Tetris, trying to organise it, whilst my brain is already only functioning on 1%. Normally, I like to be happy and encouraging in my videos because I want to be a place where you guys can come and forget about all the craziness that's going on in the world right now. I want to be that friend that you hang out with and leave feeling fulfilled and ready to get some adulting done. So, because of that, I wasn't going to film this week. I didn't actually get up on this day with the intent to film. So, what you are seeing is an overwhelmed mum in her joggers, uh, rocking a messy mum bun and a face that can't decide if she's going to scream or cry or find a corner to rock in. But I am glad I did push through and film for two reasons. The first is you guys deserve the truth. I could have edited this video and tried to fool you into thinking that life is perfect, but I think you guys would have noticed as I wear my emotions on my face. I want you to know that anxiety, or mummy anxiety in my case, is so normal. We all at some point find ourselves just trying to survive the day. And secondly, and this was by accident, and I didn't notice until I was editing, that you can see as you go, as well as I go on throughout the clean, my face and body language starts to change. I start to relax. I guess subconsciously I'm working through my worries, and by the end I'm laughing and smiling and even dancing. Right, so now I've brought you up to speed. Let's get into the cleaning. I promise no more downers. Let's find the positives. So you saw me starting with a load of laundry. Well, technically two. You see, the beauty of my washing machine is that it's got a huge family size drum, which means I can get away with one load a day. Otherwise, I would have piles of baskets waiting to be washed all over my house. I've loaded the dishwasher and popped it on so I can empty it out later. So, what am I doing now? I am going to clean all the small appliances because they are black. I accidentally learned that glass cleaner works really well, specifically a glass cleaner that has vinegar as an ingredient. So not only is it leaving my appliances shiny and streak free, it is actually also disinfecting. You see, vinegar fights E. coli, salmonella, listeria, and I'm not even going to attempt to say any of the other long words. Um, how many of you have thrown out old dingy toasters because there's rust or there's black burnt on bits that you cannot for the life of you get to budge? Or is it just me? Wow, what if I was to tell you that you can get your toaster looking brand new again, and all it takes is a tub of pink stuff and a scrub mummy? I literally scoop a tiny bit of the pink stuff and scrub it around, being extra careful not to get inside the toaster. Don't worry, I have unplugged it. If you do give this a try and you're not familiar with the pink stuff, please be careful, especially if, like me, you have a toaster that has the plastics around. Um, if I was to spread it all over that and clean all the black casing, it would scratch all the shine off. So do be careful. Always do a tester. But I swear by this method every single time. And because my personality likes to be extra, I finish off just by giving it a light spray with the window cleaner, the glass cleaner, and it just leaves the most beautiful shine. So I'm going to stop talking your ears off because I see that I've been talking for 6 minutes and you're probably really fed up with my voice, and I'm going to play you a song. But don't worry, if you do like the sound of my voice, I will be right back after this song. Oh, yes, you guys, the microwave. So, long story short, or short story long in my case. So, myself and my husband and my youngest were in the kitchen the other day, and my son was making something in the microwave, and he tapped, and I mean a light tap to the door with his plate, and the glass bit in the door just shattered. It really freaked him out, bless him. In 5 seconds, I saw every emotion go through his face: shock, confusion, worry, to really upset. I could see that he thought he was in trouble, and of course he wasn't, but it did take a while to comfort him. Now, I am not about shaming accidents that my kids make. Okay, if it's I accidentally punched him in the face because I was angry, which trust me happens. Um, of course there is consequences for something like that. But if they break something, I always tell them not to panic. There is always more at the store. Now, would you believe me that this microwave had 1 week left on its warranty? So he actually did us a favour because we got an upgrade, and you better believe we took out a 2-year warranty this time. I have lots of new subscribers who have joined us, and I wanted to take a second to say hi and introduce myself to you. So, hi, my name is Sarah, and I'm a cleanaholic. I'm just kidding. I have been married to my husband for 16 years in August. Now, please don't quote me on that, as I am renowned for getting it wrong. I am a mum to 3 boys aged 15, 13 and 10. So my hands are very full. They love sport and gaming. My husband works very hard, and his hobbies involve anything motorbike or World War II related. Now, my hobbies are annoying everyone, of course. I guess I could say editing, because I really do enjoy the process, but I'm not really into anything. I mean, when I was younger, I was always singing. Um, I think it's really hard having hobbies when you're mum. So tell me in the comments, what are your hobbies? Or if you can think of a hobby that I should give a go. Now, as long as it doesn't involve jumping out of planes or running, I am willing to try most things once.
You must think that I'm a restless case because I ran away, because I ran away. If you listen to the words I say, you know that I'm okay, you know it's just a phase. Don't think I'm leaving cause I'm not at all, and if you get hurt it's unintentional. I just wanted you to realize that I'm the one you like, that I'm the one you like. So where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? days like I do. All I ever wanted was to make it through. Tell me, how about you? How about you? So where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here?
Those flowers were absolutely beautiful, weren't they? They are definitely one of my favourite. They were from my husband, bless him. He had gone out to collect our son's amoxicillin prescription and came back with some flowers for me, and it really did put a smile on my face and it made me feel seen. So thank you, Nick. They were beautiful. So where are we now? We are doing the floors by the looks of it. I wish you could see properly the dust and the dirt and the crumbs. Oh my goodness me, the crumbs. You cannot walk in this kitchen any morning without crunching under your feet. I think my family have this unwritten rule where we're not going to scoop all the crumbs onto our plate or scoop them into our hand and put them in the sink or the bin. No, we're just going to make a crunchy carpet for Mum because she loves it. I honestly think that is their unspoken rule. So we are hoovering to get it all up. Sadly, it's time to start saying goodbye to you, wonderful lot. It's been a busy cleaning session. We've tackled those grimy kitchen appliances. We went on a crumb collection, unleashed the pink stuff, and hoovered a year's worth of dirt, and not to mention the gallons of juice and chocolate milk that we had to wipe up off of the cupboard doors. It's actually amazing what you can achieve, especially when life throws you curveballs, like a child with a tooth infection, keeping you on edge, feeling totally helpless. Sometimes the best way to regain a sense of calm is to focus on what you can control. For me, that's bringing order to the chaos of my kitchen. It's more than just scrubbing and wiping. It's a form of therapy, a way to channel that anxious energy into something productive. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or just plain stressed, I hope this video gave you a little inspiration, whether it's cleaning, organising, or even just taking a few moments for yourself. Find that one thing you can control and lean into it. It really can make a huge difference. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. If you found this video useful or you can relate to using cleaning as a stress relief, do give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing for more content. Also, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. What is your go-to coping strategy, especially when life feels like it's spiraling? Until next time, have a wonderful weekend. Much love.
I got no reason to be sad. My mood is convinced me that it's bad. With every emotion that I had, but you